Okay. Test, test. Okay, so I decided that I wanted to learn how to sage, since all of my friends are playing every class. I figured I should learn how to play the only type of class that I haven't yet, and that was healer. Problem is I am really shit at it. Really, really shit at it. So, before we start on the plot tonight... Hello, Ace. Before we start on the plot tonight, I'm going to run this Sage quest. And we're going to figure out what's what, and how the things do the things that they do. Let's start! Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you'll be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter the battles associated with the other quests or log out from the game, this progress will... More buttons than that? Yeah, you're damn straight I have more buttons than that. I don't think they're all super important, though. I can't... If I have to put on that second hot bar, I will, but I'd like to not to. As much as I can. Because, I mean, aside from Swift Cast, everything's kind of worthless that the healer normally gets. Yes, I know this part. Thank you. Why is Asuna on there? Asuna's pretty fucking worthless too. Where's the... I want that. I think. Yeah. Depends on the kind of content. Worthwhile if I have to use it, taking up space if I don't. Jesus Christ on a cracker. Okay. This is the first time I've ever made it past those 3 enemies. Okay. Some man or creature hiding in the lily pad, perhaps. That sounds good. An impression on the edge of the lily pad suggests someone knelt here, perhaps to draw water. What of the same plant? Taken. What could it possibly be? Resting at the bottom of the pool is an animal carcass overgrown with plant life. Perhaps it fell in while foraging for food. Fine scorch marks are evidence in the leafage, reminiscent of those left behind by sage magics. Oh, good. Got some rogue sages in our hands. Praise of ice. Someone at least fought here, a proficient wielder of magic. Good. The fugitives may be close. Be on your guard. Yeah. Fugitive, in the name of the Forum, I demand you surrender yourselves at once. It's going to take some practice. I'm already doing better than I ever have, so. Of all the weapons to bear against us. No matter, I warned you once and I won't warn you again. Uh-oh. That's what I wanted. I was pushing the wrong button. I can't. It's so fucking hard. Please tell me it's saved at some point. Thank you. Yeah, I got that. I can see. That's how every class works. I didn't forget that one. Come on. Oh my lord. Stop it! I can't! Get him. Ah. Oh, we're just jumping straight into another one. Holy fuck, that hurt me a lot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, Christ. I can't heal and DPS like you want me to at the same time! It doesn't work that way! Oh my god. Lala, I'm begging you, please kill them faster. I can't get anything done. And now I'm dead. Holy fuck. It's so much. It doesn't help that she's the worst tank in the fucking world and is just like, I'm gonna stand right in the middle of this AoE tech that they're doing, and I'm gonna move it all, and... Yep. Healer adjust. So hard to try and do all of this at once. Please live. No! I can't! I don't do enough. There's no way. It is, but I can't. There's no way that I do enough damage. There's none. This motherfucker hits like a bus and she's just a sped standing there. You take so much more damage than I can heal. There's no way. Kill her for the love of fuck. Oh, this is a lot of horseshit. The only gear that it can be. I don't have anything that's 70. And this is class stuff. It just feels like I do nothing. It feels like I do nothing. Like I'm doing good damage on the guy, but she just heals worth shit. The potencies... What's the potency on the fucking thing? Caradon. I don't know, but it feels like I do more damage than what she's doing. But she just doesn't heal worth a dick. What's the item level on it? 395. What item level am I? Not that high. 327. You might not be wrong. We'll come back to you. Fuck it. Because I'm done bashing my head against the fucking wall. It's absurd. Like, I feel like I'm doing everything right, but she just dies so fast. And then I can't run around and shoot the guy at the same time, and then she just stands there, and then she's dead. That's all well and good, but the barriers I have last for like 30 seconds. So I mean, I'm redoing them as fast as I can, but I can't keep her alive to save my life. You might think, but would that really increase... How much would that increase my strength? I wouldn't know. Because my problem isn't... My problem is that she's not healing worth a damn whenever I shoot stuff. And I don't know if that's directly tied to my strength or what. And he's got like, well, you've got a 400 potency heal. Like, it's also just so much. Like, it wants me to DPS, but I can't DPS and make sure you're not dead at the same time. It is so hard to do. Like, I can't avoid 3 AoEs and then just be like, Like, that's definitely a skill that I'm gonna have to learn, but it's kinda ridiculous. I hope that it's that easy, I really do. If that's the case, then we're gonna tear on with some plot, because I'm not gonna buy any earrings and shit. Fuck that. I haven't bought any of the ones I'm using now. Who do I want to get this experience even? Let's play a bit as the Reaper. That'll be fun. You all look like shit. Thanks, Tansui. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Oh, you go, then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate. I need a beer.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
Ouch.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
That scythe is so ridiculous on my back. Oh, that's nice.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
Well, if you won't say something, I will.
Hearing you say that, I find my courage somehow renewed. Much obliged.
Boy, we really fucked this place up, huh?
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work.
Yeah, everything kind of blew up.
So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Doma, Doma.
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Yeah, now we gotta go back to Alamigo.
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas, and onward and to the next battlefield.
This scythe is so ridiculous, I love it. Honored hero, you seek passage across the One River. I guess. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. Got any time for that? Well, there are other ways which we might celebrate, by rejoining the fight for freedom in Garalbania, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. We have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving? I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steep? Yes, the war here is ended, and there's no cause to remain. The Ornir and the Dotharl have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue, too, must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark? No matter, we have plenty of getting on with, places to be, people to rob, and so on, and the captain was never one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Hien? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Our waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in the crimson. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way. Until we meet again. Naught remains undone. You are ready to depart? To Kugane, then. I thought I sent you a message. Oh, I didn't look at... Oh, sorry. I didn't even notice. Sorry, man. Well, you're here anyway. You didn't miss much. We need to weigh anchor before the Sekisagumi arrive. On the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give me my regards to the Yule Dog. I don't even know what I want. I'll take the stuff for Gunbreaker, I guess. Sent me a gift. Is that what that digging was? Whoops. I informed Tataru of our coming, and she and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. You didn't miss too much, Claudio. You missed me failing at Sage for about 45 minutes before I decided to give up because my stuff isn't strong enough, I don't think. The healing that my attacks do are just terrible. Yeah, well. I can't low level the fucking story quest, Claudio. Like, I understand how I'm supposed to do it, but I just can't do it. Like, I get the premise, and I understand how things work. It's just the story quest, my shit's too low to even attempt it. Where's the male Moogle here? No, I already understand the mechanics. The story quest was doing a good job of teaching them to me as I was doing it. It had like a little tutorial in it. So, I mean, I get what I'm supposed to do. The issue is that I can't... My guns don't heal fast enough because my DPS is shit. I think it's over here. Yeah, he's over there. I was right. So yeah, because most of my healing comes from my damage, and my damage is shit, I can't do it. It's not possible. There's no way. Yeah, but the problem is the item level for the quest is 395, and my Sage is 327. I need better rings and shit. Because my damage output is poo-poo bananas. And I'm not going to buy level 70 rings, I'll just get them as I go to them, so he can wait. Or Ace should just give me a whole goddamn set. You know, I guess that works too. Wild. Thanks, dude. Let's hope it helps. It's a little short, but it's significantly better. The problem, though, is now that none of those really up my strength. Not that I'm sure. I don't know if that matters. What's the equivalent of spell strength? Mind? That might work then. Okay. Well, we'll try it again in a little bit then. Alright, Claudio. I'll wait for him to come back before I try that again so he can see all this nonsense. How much health did that give it? I didn't even look. Significantly better than what it was. Ninja is really well off for himself. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the River Bazaar offices? Yes, I will. Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It's a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours, Hancock, though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. Rude, Alphino? The pleasure was all mine, Master Alphino, I assure you. Anyway, you'll be glad to hear that I have already chartered a passage for you back to Limsa Lominsa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with the Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you've made. As I told her many times before, I'd be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I'm not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? So there you have it. I'll remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and a half a dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. So go. Don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you're finished, make haste to the docks, pier number 2. To be precise, I'll be waiting for you there. probably should have used the Ethernet. First to arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
I was wondering when they'd show up.
Here?
Shouldn't you be in Doma?
You didn't say goodbye, you fuckers.
Shouldn't you?
That's why they're here.
You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
Can't say no to that.
We harboured no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defence of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that.
This is the worst laughing animation I think I've ever seen.
Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up! The ship's about to weigh anchor.
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
So I don't want you to tell me, but I'm still just a tad concerned that we haven't found Omega or Shinryu. I know that Shinryu isn't dead. I can feel it in my bones. Got a lot of shit on my mind right now. That's just kind of sitting on the back burner. You don't just introduce a famous dragon like Shinryu and kill it off in 20 seconds. Meanwhile, in the Royal Palace of Alamigo. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. I'm sure he's pleased.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Well, he's gonna kill you for that.
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
I hope so. I can't wait to cut her up too. Fucking dislike her.
Dolorum Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
Oh no. They got cryo!
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Is that Gaius's gunblade?
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I would not hear another sound pass her lips until I strip the fat from her.
Oh. It looked an awful lot like Gaius's. Something just dinged. Did you send me more shit? Makes sense. It looked like Gaius's gunblade, but maybe they all kind of look the same. I see that. Back in the Wars yet last. Ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight? We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. Yeah. Oh, gee. Whoops. What are those? Wasn't that much lower. It was only like 7 lower. It probably would have been fine. Here we are here we are home at last. I must say the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That'll be due to the absence of the otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we didn't speak of that unpleasantness again. Ha! But in spite of all that and more, we returned better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it's sound best coming from you. I will. I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldnard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Garabania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks. We have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results, I'm sorry to say. It was a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you. Out. During a mission to transport the wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryle Baldison was taken prisoner. Kryle? Do they know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryle taught me better than that. It'd be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. She might already be dead, bro. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to the Castromorians. Pray excuse us, Admiral, Lady Yugiri. Fuck it. I don't think this is going to change anything. I think that's the same weapon. I think I'll be just fine. Are they? I didn't even notice. Well, fair enough. All right. Wee. Then, Cred, what's the happy haps? Tell me what's going on. Give me the deets. There you are. You have heard the news? In broad strokes from Admiral Bloss. What happened? Kralin and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arnvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos, I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. She was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Oldest is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my ass. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in for Dola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world. Education, training, citizenship. All that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people. A pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order. Told her to return with Kryl Baldician, alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kyle back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Aldin. If you hurry, you can find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Oldest and I are going to see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Sorry, Leshy. Gonna have to cut you down. Well, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? Fills my heart with joy to see you two, Hal and Hardy. Welcome home, Lise, Oldest. I'm sure you've heard about Kryl by now. That's why we're here. I'm not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Kryl. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Arnvald's been a godsend. Him and Minago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames, Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garalbania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. But we've come a long way. We still have far to go. But we'll fight for every elm. Sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. Listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to the castrum. Castrumorians. There's no point telling you everything now, but when you'll only have to say it all again to the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Any other tree motherfucker's gonna get in my way? Nice stuff, bro. I have that too. Pippin, my guy! You've spoken with Thancred, then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Puddless Lancer, Monk Dragoon, Samurai Reaper. Is that a ring? Strength, vitality, critical hit, skill speed. 42, 43, 43, 33. 49, 50, 49, 34. That's better. That would also work on Samurai, yes. Ooh, I should have replaced that one, though. There you are. Oops. I didn't get to read any of that.
Pray, join me in welcoming
I sold
our
my
Scion
soul to the
allies,
demons.
but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
I sold my soul to the demons.
Very well. Allow me.
And then we did this, and then we did that, and then Lord Hien showed up and he was cool. And then we fought a bunch of lizard men, and then...
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
But then
Bloody
Gosetsu
elves.
died.
Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks.
Oh yeah. Resistance Part 2. Part 3, really. Because we already tried this plan once.
I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
So I bought these pre-bottled Blackjack Colas. That's just Jack Daniels and Coke, I think. It's delicious. The success of this operation is paramount. As long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadonia, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to cede to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. We have a plan to defeat her. I'll just kill her. I'll kill her right now. I almost killed her right before Xenos showed up. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenses. Very clever, I'm sure. But what do we do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Valedonia, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convince them that Valedonia is lost and hit them hard with our reinforcements and watch them go running for the hills. Then when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castilium. What do you say? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we should support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Oldest lease, Ironvault. I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Alice and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Ralgra's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Okay. I'm going to grab another cola. Oh. I was going to whenever Claudio got back. In case you had noticed, the flag flying above Valedonia is bloody massive. I take it doesn't mean to change it, and too far long besides, but there's no need for all that, right, Monago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Ironvault, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Lise, I want you to look out on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Alright, sir. My forces are to depart for the Castle Corvair when ready. That'll be all. Oldest, stay with me a moment if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to go look on personally. Each of them has lost people. That's funny. Each one of them has lost people, and I can tell it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces since you last were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer, you'll find in the barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of Starfell. And the last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. Okie dokie. I should be getting new poetic stores soon, right? Meow, 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 meow. I say, Vinny, the lad who helped me find the ward I misplaced. But there I go again, treating you like as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken the time out of his busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done. But I know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength this coming battle, and the next and the next. Mayhap that'll serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. Wait, I know you. Sergeant Cheese! It's an honor to meet you. I was living hand-to-mouth in Ul'dah, but decided to enlist in the Flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join the fight in my homeland's liberation. But this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Sergeant. We'll give those Imperial Horsens what for. I love how that comes into play. He's doing squats! Oldest, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. You saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Will Red and the rest of us had got into our heads that if we had enough crystals we could summon Ralgar. Like the Almaja summoned their god. Thankfully you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind. They seem like they're all fine, Conrad. I want to do squats. Bum 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 bum. So, one thing I do want to know though, Ace, how far away am I from getting to whatever town it is where I get new poetics gear? Is that soon? Because I'm getting close. You had a word with the men I mentioned then? I'm sure you noticed they have another thing in common aside from the tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak to them. A man who's lived in Gare Albania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 25 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons. Yet all belong to the Resistance, and growing larger, we've grown more diverse. And while there is good in that, there's also potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Ala Mhigo, don't you think? Don't I have enough titles already? Ha! Now wouldn't that be a sight? Slayer of gods and savior of Ishgard, leading the resistance into battle. You're not short of relevant combat experience, I'll give you that. Being serious, though, I've been thinking about asking Lise to be my successor. She's young and worldly, strong and kind, a bit daft at times, but not so much that it worries me, especially given what I've seen of her since she returned. Look after her, Oldest. She's our future, and my hope. I trust I needn't say this at conversation is just between you and me. Good lad. Right then, we'd best head to Castellum Corve, or remains of it, rather. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I do enjoy the Reaper a whole lot, yes. Did you hear what I asked you before, or were you just ignoring me because you didn't want me to want to spoil anything? I'll ask again in case you missed it. How much longer, roughly, until I get to the level 70 poetic shops? Because I'm running out of stuff to buy and I'm getting real close. Oh my god, they're all doing squats. After Stormblood? That's odd. Past 2 times they were available right before. I think. Or at least in Heaven's Word they were available right before. That sucks. We'll lead the way with other units launch. We'll lead the way while other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monago sees the flag. Sees to the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now.
It's begun
now. Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous.
We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way. Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
Oh, feast on all their souls. I mean, yeah, let's go, yeah. Sorry, that demon inside me is a little aggressive.
Here it comes!
Easy. I can't imagine I'll be getting another one anytime soon. Think you're clever with all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Oh, nice new gunblade, sister. I'm gonna have to take your soul and feed it to my demon dog. Bordola, you couldn't take me last time. What makes you think you can take me this time?
Meet my new friend!
We've met already. That doesn't really make you any cooler. You're sticking getting your ass kicked pretty badly. Must say.
I'll cut you to pieces!
See you later. Now then. I vote we take her hostage.
God damn you!
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet!
No, it's definitely over, sister.
Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
My scythe yearns for her blood. Yeah, that is funny. What a badass.
Villadina is fallen? Impossible.
We have them on the run! Forward! No
He
mercy!
did.
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
What the hell is it taking Claudio so long to get home?
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Right, well, I want to take a quick trip to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm going about another 45 minutes, so. Because I have to get up early tomorrow. That's why I started streaming a little bit early. So, he ain't got much time left if he wants to catch some. It's a shame that Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself that it's just a first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it, one Ilm at a time if we have to. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castilium. We need to search it top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region of her soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in the Bittermill. The Reaper's a lot of fun, and it's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of crazy horse shit that you gotta memorize. Like Ninja. Well, Ninja's rotation is simple. It's just the combos that you gotta remember. Monk is the one that's probably the craziest. Most complicated. Monk's insane. What the fuck is that? Kinda wanna do it. Nope. 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 Nope, right the hell out of that. Oh, he's like right over here. Sergeant, all is well at the bridge? Good, good. The fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of troops to occupy Valadina. If and when the Imperials return, yada yada yada. I couldn't hope for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than just one Castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Delight not overmuch in victory, not when there are battles left to fight. Work here is finished. Our resistance allies are waiting. Alright, I'm going to say fuck it and go back for that Sage quest to see if that makes any difference, and then I'm probably going to go to bed after that. After I turn this in. So I was looking up earlier how hard it was to get a 2 or more seated mount. Did you know that there's an 8-seater that you can buy on the Mog station for $42? Back so soon. I suppose the General had matters well in hand. The Vice Marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there'll be no one left to fight. Nope. I have that code already. Looks good for the ninja. I'll do that for the ninja. I know you're not one for waiting, but if you bear with us. Commander Kemp, Marshal Tarpin reports that the sweep of the Castellium's interior has been completed. So it's finally over, eh? Pray, extend him my deepest thanks. It's official then. Castellium Valadina is well and truly ours. We have this calls for... Wait, where's Monago? She took to her bird and flew off towards the Peering Stones, the village of the M tribe where she was born. I doubt that there are Imperials who fled Valadonia had a mind to give them trouble on their way back east, but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see that her people were safe. Though I pray you are right, 'twould be best if Monago were not alone should she encounter the enemy. Agreed. Let's all go to the Peering Stones and make sure that everything is all right. If that is your wish, then I have no objection. Just let the guard know when you wish to cross. I've been coming here how long? I still don't know how to leave this fucking place. Oh, what? Yeah, let's cross your fingers. I was gonna wait for Claudio, but I'm not feeling like doing much more of the main quest since I gotta get up early. So I'm gonna try and clear this, and then call it a night afterwards. I think. You're gonna make me redo all of it because I left? Are you shitting me? That's not fair. Yep. Oh, that's not really helping all that much at all. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. That's up my healing from like 900 to 200, or to from 900 to 1100. My damage is higher, so that's a plus. Going a little smoother. Alright, let's try the bosses then. Come on. That better be sarcasm. She wasn't doing so hot earlier, whenever she was just standing in the middle of fucking AoEs. Like, yeah, that's fine. I suppose I could. If things fuck up again. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't, though. Alright, hurry up. Let's go. Oh, this is way better. I only have so many charges of that one. Way smoother. Ow! What the fuck? I got melted, holy shit. It did right until I got fucking roasted. Jesus Christ. Come on, hurry up. Let me cast on her, goddammit. Bullshit. Yeah, I know that. This fucking sucks so bad. I don't... I don't understand how I can't keep her alive. I just don't. Nothing I do works. She wasn't even standing in any AoEs that time. Yeah, I do, and it doesn't fucking matter. Look how much fucking damage she just took. Lady. Okay, I gotta attack this idiot. I can't even reach her! Lady, get out of the way! Oh, my sweet merciful Christ. Are you shitting me? I'm putting up barriers. All I fucking end up doing is putting up barriers. Christ. That wasn't the right one. Shit. What did I just take out? Oh god fucking damn it. No, it was revive. Oh no, they're instant. Do it as many fucking times as I want. Like there's no... It's 400 MP. I can do this all day. Literally no reason for me not to barrier as much as I possibly can all the time. The better barrier, yeah, I do that whenever I know shit bad's happening, but that's gonna have to happen whenever those crazy assholes start doing crazy shit. Just let me go. Instant kill on her. Did that go? Yes, it did. God. No, I don't think so. No, still there. But it's not for some reason. That shouldn't leave ever. Are you fucking serious? Why did that go off? Are you fucking shitting me? It should have been fucking fine if that healing shit... Why did it go away? It's not supposed to go away. It is permanent. Hurry the fuck up. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. I'll show you. cast on her, please. Let me cast on her. Another barrier. No time for that. Healer. Oh my God. Die. I remembered something that I read that is very important. I'll show you in a second. Lofa, we don't have time for this. You held your own against the enhanced. But that's enough sport for now. The mission takes precedence. Found it, not again. What's this? Diagnosis. Eureka diagnosis. Erects a Magitech barrier which nullifies damage equaling to 125% of the amount of HP restored. When critical HP is restored, also grants differential diagnosis, nullifying damage equaling 120% of the amount of HP restored. There's also something that I remember reading about it breaking. Where is that? Because it lasts for 30 seconds unless it's hit. And then once it gets hit and you put it back up, it auto-heal. It heals again. Maybe that was this one. No. Where did I read that? Hold up. Yeah, it was definitely a heal problem before. But what happens is, whenever those break, the next one I cast then heals afterwards. So, the basic goal is just do this, wait for someone to smack it, and then immediately do it again. And keep that barrier up, like, all of the time. You'll notice I cast it like a billion more times than usual that last time. Because I noticed that it lasts for 30 seconds, but if they get hit, it immediately goes away. But that's offset by the fact that whenever you do it again, they get a little bit of health back. Equal to 125%, I think it was, of the last hit they took. The pouch they dropped contained a plant. What they came for, I shouldn't doubt. To some manner of herb, but none I've seen in the course of my studies. And as I made my way out, I also stumbled upon what appears to be a diary by the entrance. Though much of its contents are magically obfuscated, I could make out some nautical terms. So we may assume it belonged to a sage. As we continue our pursuit, I will work on lifting the enchantment. When you have a moment, please feel free to pursue the contents in Eagleshire. On that note, let us head back to the settlement. Yeah. Cure Potency 300. Erects a magic tech barrier which nullifies damage equaling to 120% of the amount of HP restored. So it heals, and then damage is applied and it's weakened, and then it comes back up and it's healed, you know? Picking up what I'm putting down? Barriers, all the barriers. Do all the barriers all the time. I have no idea how I'm going to handle that with more than one person, though. That was wild. Only one person can be healed by my whatchamacallit? Cardia. Only one person can be healed by Cardia. I can't give the whole party Cardia and then just be like, okay, let's go. I dispatched the plant to Charlian for identification. When we learn what it is, I believe we will gain insight into the villain's objective. Now tell me, Oldest, have you been practicing with the Nalths while I wasn't looking? I asked because even with the crystal's knowledge, you demonstrated remarkable proficiency. Lady, that took me more than an hour. Regardless, just plain that you have a gift for the art. The sages whose memories reside in the crystal must be beaming with pride. Though sometimes I cannot help but wonder, if the sage's art was created for the betterment of mankind, why then does it incorporate techniques which inflict harm? And the fugitives, what could possibly have compelled them to spurn our homeland's prescribed policy, as Master Louis So and Master Faldernay have? But I'm mused to no avail. It will be a while before we hear back regarding the plant. Until we do, please take the opportunity to continue honing your skills. As you go about your training, remember to heed the voices within your soul crystal. Do so, and your predecessors will surely grant you the wisdom to protect those you hold dear. A Diary of a Sage is now available for perusal. More entries will become legible as you progress through the story. Diary of a Sage? Huh. Oh. I haven't seen these yet. That's a good one. I like that. Very fancy. He just like swoosh. I still think my favorite one is probably the Machinist. He just looks like a cocky little dickhead. It's cool, and I'm not going to say that it's not. I think it's really interesting that you heal based on how much damage you can inflict on things. I don't think that it's a good starting job. If this is your first adventure into healer, you're probably not gonna have a good time. Like, I didn't have a good time just now. I probably should have tried to learn the other things about healing before I tried to do this. But, in for a penny, in for a pound, you know, all that. We'll bash our head against the wall until we learn how to do it good. Because I think it has the potential to be a lot of fun. I just need to be not so shit. I've got my new hat now. I'm not sure how low a level I'd want to do. Let me look at the skills again. Physis is the one that I want. I don't think I have that on anything. Like a dumbass. $50 would probably be fine. Physis? Oh, that, yeah. That would have been way nice. And then what is Haima again? Haima. Erects a magic barrier around self or targeted party member that absorbs damage equivalent to a heal of 300 potency. Grants 5 stacks of Haimanition. When the barrier is completely absorbed, a stack of Haimanition is consumed and a new barrier is applied. When the effect duration expires, a healing effect is then applied. 150 potency per remaining stack of Haimanation. That's a little wild. Yeah. I get the general idea. It's just executing it that's hard. It is most certainly a lot to keep track of. Well, yeah, it'll click eventually, but you know what I'm saying. It's a lot to keep. It's like how there's a lot to keep track of in Monk. Like, yeah, you can do it, but it's probably a lot more difficult than, you know, White Mage. Some jobs are just a lot more difficult to grasp than others out of the get-go. Like I said, I can play Monk, but it's still a lot to keep on your mind because you gotta change your rotation and you gotta... There's like 4 different bars and all the different buttons, and it's just... It's fun, but it's a lot, you know? Whereas Samurai is like, haha, make the lights go brrr, and then stab. And you see, I feel like I would enjoy that a lot less. I feel like this would be something that once I get good at, I would really like. Because it's my style of... I like to do the stabbing, but I guess in this case, I like to do the shooting. You know? Like, I still have to be fairly aggressive. Which suits my style. I feel like I'd be bored out of my mind if I was just like... doing that, you know? Like, it sounds simpler to master, but it sounds significantly less fun, no offense to you. No, only Samurai is action bloated, and that's why they got rid of his best skill. But regardless, I think I've got a general idea of it down. Though given that most of the things that I have don't take MP, with the exception of like, well, some of them take MP, but hardly any of them take more than 400. Yeah. That's, you know, fair enough. The only thing that costs more than like 900 MP in the kit is fucking raise. So having shit like having most of those standard white mage abilities are all kind of worthless. Except maybe Asuna. That might be helpful later on. But Surecast and Swiftcast are kind of worthless. Lucid Dreaming doesn't really matter much either. Because everything's pretty instant. Because it has to be instant. Otherwise everyone's fucked. And then you move into the crazy horse shit. I'm not sure what I'd consider the simplest DPS job. I don't know if I picked any of the simplest DPS jobs, to be fair. Monk is significantly more complicated than I ever figured it would be. Ninja's pretty straightforward. You just gotta remember your button combos, but that can be a lot for some people. But the rotation itself is pretty simple. Just, you know, make sure you cast your arrow so that your speed increases, and then cast lightning a bunch, and then just stab stuff until your lightning comes back. Repeat. For mobs, you do the same thing, but with fire. Because it's an AoE, you see. And occasionally you have one skill that's on like a 60-second cooldown, and you do that, and it does some pretty big damage. And that's it. Like, Ninja makes a lot of memorization out of you remembering your button combos, but if you remember your button combos, the rotation itself is kind of dumb easy. Which is fine, because the combos and the things like that are what makes it fun to me. And then Reaper is pretty simple too. You've seen how that plays. I can't really speak about too many. Can't really speak about Machinist since it's only like level 40. But shoot the gun, go bang, fill up your heat gauge, call out your drone. Big dumb AoE. It's not super complicated either. And then Samurai can be complicated unless you, but it's not like super bad either. Thanks, I like my new hat. What does Third Eye do again? Well, that's the mitigation that they have, yeah. Forgot I put that back on there. I think I might. Whoops. Start putting that on there because I think that's better technically. Especially at this point. There's nothing wrong with the simple jobs. I don't think that there's I think it really. I think that's why I started a lot of different kinds of jobs, to see how they play, because I like different feelings at different times. You know, like Samurai is not too hard to play. It's got a pretty simple rotation. Turn on your lights and then do the big stab. Turn on one light and do your dot attack. Turn on 3 lights and do your big stab. And then whenever your sword gauge fills, you just do those other stabs all the time. Rinse, repeat, call it a day. Truly, I think Monk is the one that's like, holy shit, there's a lot. Monk is the most complicated here, aside from Sage, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna call it for the evening. Thanks for hanging out with me, Ace. I hope Claudio's alright. We should probably make sure that he's doing alright. I hope he just fell asleep. Yeah, of course. Anyways, you have a good night, Ace. And, I'll see you tomorrow for probably more plot. Have a good night.